Jamaica, did you miss me? Actually, did you miss us? The Jamaica lifestyle. We missed you all so much. So today, I'm back officially. My very good friend, Francesca Dynamite!
Magyaw pa ko, ani? Kilala naman ko, Dria. Char! Hi, guys! Ambisyoso talaga. Hi! Welcome back. After 3 years, nakabalik na rin ako sa Jamaica Lifestyle o Jam ba to? Ano ba?
Jameeka Lifestyle. Oh. Yeah, Francesca is my very first guest in Jameeka Lifestyle when I started 3 years ago. Yes, so thank you for joining me tonight, Francesca. And for tonight, because tonight's episode is very
special. Parang ang ganda ko lang, very special, very natural, or very organic beauty. Ganun po. Kaya ang ating pong bisita tonight ay organic din. Organic friends ko rin siya. Pero ako natin, mamaya natin mag-chisme kung bakit siya organic. Napaka-organic niya kasi matalino siya. Kami, ganda lang.
Beauty and brains.
Beauty and brains. Siya yung tipo ng barkada namin na siya yung pinakamatalino.
Achiever, our achiever friend.
Yeah,
yes.
achiever. Dean Lister, ang dami niya mga award. Ano mga awards niya?
Awards traveler. He's been all over the world.
Award?
I don't know about it. We'll have to ask him his achievements. We'll have to ask his achievements. And how he managed, because he is studying right now, will be graduating with distinctions.
Ano ba yung distinction?
We'll explain it later. We'll ask him because he's the smart one.
Okay. So ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome my smartest and beautiful friend, Carl.
Hi guys, thanks for inviting me tonight. At saka, before anything else, fake news. Hindi po ako graduate ng with distinction.
Sabi ko sa iyo, lang tayo. Bobo
Almost.
So, pag-graduate ka pa lang.
Missing point.
Okay, continue.
So, my name is Carla Villana. I'm originally from the Philippines, and I lived in Lethbridge since 2012.
2012.
Yeah, I used to work with Janelle.
Yes.
That's the first time I met her at the hotel, and then we became good friends. Francesca, I don't know, saan ba tayo nagkakilala?
Sa mga events.
Kasi social climber ako. Parang ikaw. Social climber. Isa din ko eh. Isa po siya sa mga social climber dati.
Siya ang pinakaunang social climber.
Pero ngayon, tumino na siya. Focus na siya sa career niya.
I lived here since 2012. I recently moved to Calgary in April. I got placed to do my final practicum for nursing, so I'm doing Bachelor of Nursing after degree, because I got a nursing degree back home, and then I was a registered nurse, but hindi ako nakapag-practice sa Pilipinas kasi nag-move kami dito. We got petitioned by my mom, so we migrated here in Canada. And then after
So Carl, I know many people are curious. How did you get into that degree? For me, it's really hard to get into the University of Lethbridge and stuff like that here in abroad. So I want, if you're, I know people are curious because especially there's a lot of people that graduated nursing in the Philippines that migrated here in Canada, and I'm sure they want to proceed and do whatever you're doing right now.
Sure. So basically, there are two options sa mga Pilipino who had a degree back home na nursing, or sa mga Pilipino nakapag-work na as a nurse back home or anywhere abroad. So the first option is to challenge your degree. So the first thing is they have to take a IELTS exam or any English accepted exam ng CARNA, which is the Nursing Regulatory Board ng Alberta. And then after that, kung mapasa mo yung required na bandwidth ng CARNA, I'm just not too sure kung ano ang bandwidth ngayon for you to pass. Pagkatapos nun mag-register ka online, then they'll assess yung education mo sa Philippines, and then they'll get back to you, sasabihin kung may mga courses ba na kailangan mong i-retake. I know that you can do some of the programs in MRU in Calgary, Mount Royal University. Basically, sa process na yun, would take you a year or two maybe, I'm just not too sure. And then as long as they have yung mga prerequisites, so anatomy, microbiology, statistics, and within the last 5 years.
I know Francesca, you tried that path. You want to study nursing.
Yes.
What happened?
Well, I have a degree in business and finance. And 5 years ago, nag-apply ako, nagpasakasakali lang, natanggap ako. Sabi nila sa akin, matalino ako, pero muntik na ako hindi makapasok doon. Pinaglaban ko kasi sabi na sa akin, hindi ka naman nag-graduate sa public school, so we're not going to accredit your degree kasi nga kailangan pala, pag nag-apply ka ng Bachelor of Nursing after degree, accredit lang nila yung mga courses mo before pag public school ka graduate. Pag private school, ayaw nila nun kahit University of Santo Pulano ka dyan. Basta private yan, hindi nila i-acknowledge kasi sabi ko, bakit ba? Sabi, magaling ako mag-English, kaya ko yan. I-challenge ko yung exam na yan. Challenge ko, pumasa ako. So nakapasok ako, tapos pinag-take lang nila ako ng anatomy, physiology, chemistry. Nakaya ko rin.
Pero bakit di mo pinatuloy?
Namatay kasi yung pasyente ko, wala na akong income. So 2 weeks before mag-start yung class, sabi ko, ay, namatay yung pasyente ko, wala akong trabaho, hindi pa ako non-permanent resident. So I have to choose either to pursue in schooling or mag-work muna. So nag-quit muna ako noon. So yung sa'yo, binag ka ba or ano?
Binag.
So binag. So ibig sabihin no, pag binag ka, kahit anong course mo before, basta 4 years, pwede ka mag-RN dito, instead na 4 years, 2 years na lang. Parang i-compress mo yung 4 years na degree sa nursing into 2. Pero mahirap yung duguan yun, para lang sa mga matatalino.
Kung ang mga unang nakapag-apply, they have higher GPAs. So, yung chances mo talaga is lower kung mababa ang GPA mo. So, GPA ang labanan, hindi ganda at hindi pera.
Yes! Hindi talaga ako papasok.
So, kahit nag-guess mo ba yung instruction niya? Naka-follow ka.
Naka-follow.
Right?
Hindi ka ba napapagod sa ginagawa mo?
Napapagod naman din, friend, kasi di ba nagulat tayo. Nag-aaral, and it's a total adjustment for us kasi di ba sa Pilipinas nung nag-aaral tayo, we just go to school and our parents pay for our tuition and we don't have to work. But here you have to work, you have to go to school and you have to work hard. I took Spanish for a year, so nag-aaral ako ng Spanish.
Okay.
Sa university.
So do you speak a little bit of Spanish?
Yeah, I'm a beginner Spanish speaker, pero it's been siguro 2 years na nakaraan, and it's hard kasi hindi ka nakaka-practice dito. I actually went to South America and practiced my Spanish for a month, but yun lang.
Clark, what's the difference? Like, is it better like here in Canada or back home, like in the Philippines?
I would say that education here and in the Philippines has their advantages and disadvantages. The thing that I found sa Pilipinas is we have a lot of alam mo yung practicum na parang very hands-on. Like I remember when I was doing nursing back home, we had to do yung OR, so like sa operating room we can definitely be working side by side with a surgeon. Over here, sa OR we only had 2 days na to observe, and we're not even like allowed to stand side by side. We just observe. Kasi parang it's a specialty program. But anyways, over here, your instructors really try to. They'll just teach you, but they actually basically emphasize the importance of being independent learner. So you really have to work hard to learn things that you need to learn. So parang hindi masyadong kasi. Napansin ko dati, parang sa Pilipinas mostly parang spoon feeding.
Given, like
pero
everything else.
hindi naman siya in a bad way na spoon feeding because our teachers back home, they just want you to learn and they really teach us like, okay, learn this. But
is
over
how
here,
you do it.
over here, they teach you, but you still have to do the work, right? Tapos, there's a lot of adjustment, like especially, although like, I'm very well versed in English, but sometimes like, communication at
Ganun talaga kahirap. Kaya tama ang desisyon ko na nag-quit ako.
Ganun din pala. It's a big difference din pala.
it's definitely a
But
big
I
difference.
think what I've noticed based on your car, parang they let you grow or learn. Like so when you're in the situation, like nandun ka na talaga, parang alam mo kung anong gagawin mo, di ba? Yung parang something
Actually,
like that.
like doing nursing here, I can compare it when I was a student back home. Parang dito ko lang na time na to na I really work hard. Kasi nung nasa Pilipinas, although we have to study hard, pero parang dito talaga na parang I really worked hard
Yeah.
for this degree that I can be proud of na.
Yeah.
Kasi ang dami mong classmates, your classmates are smart. They have degrees.
They're-
May mga classmates
They're
ako,
very competitive.
PhD holders, master's holder. May mga 2 degree. Tapos ikaw, papayag ka ba na hindi ka rin lalaban, di ba? So, you have to really, show that
Magkano yung GPE mo dapat i-maintain?
wala namang dapat i-maintain, pero dapat makapasok sa program 3.5 and higher.
Magkano yung 3.5 sa Pinas?
Kasi,
Parang 85, 95?
hindi ko alam kung ano ang bracketing, pero, di ba sa highest sa Pilipinas, depende sa university mo, di ba, 1 ang highest. Ang sa amin, 4 ang highest.
So, ang 4 is 100%.
Siguro mga
90,
95% to 100 kasi bracketing yan.
Siguro
So,
99.
Siguro, hindi ko alam, nakalimutan ko na.
Siguro yung 3.5 mo, 90% up.
Hindi ko alam.
So, sabihin natin 90%. So, dapat pala pag nagbinat ka, 90% ang grade mo, GPE mo.
Parang ang hirap din. No? Pero it's so hard.
Pero yung mga classmates mo din, napansin ko talaga dito sa, I'm not sure if it's a North American thing or Canadian thing, pero yung mga estudyante talaga dito, yung mga bata pa sila, they're actually taught different kinds of strategies how to learn.
How to study.
Yung nasa Pilipinas, we're not taught like, you study like this,
Yeah.
you study like that. Kasi dito, nung nagsimula ako sa college, I was so shocked why people are holding like index cards. Like, I asked them, it's like, what is that? It's like, these are flashcards. Like, wala namang flashcards sa Pilipinas.
Meron doon, kunig ko.
Meron din yung mga yung matatalino din talaga.
Oo,
Nakakaklase ako sa
Meron
mga
high
teacher.
school.
Yung mga classmates ko dati sa Pilipinas, walang mga ganun. Tapos may nag-aaral sila, ganun sila sa computer. Tapos tinatanong ko, it's like, what are you doing? It's like, that's Quizlet. It's like, what is Quizlet?
Oh.
Tapos ako, di ba, mga nagsimula, 2017, I was like 30 or 29.
Yeah.
And then sa tanda ko sa mga classmates mo, mga bata, di ba? Tapos sasabihin, it's like, you don't know Quizlet? It's like, this is how you study. You put all the information that you want to study, and then it's just like parang recall memory or something.
Yeah.
And then they'll say, like, how do you study? It's like, I'll just look at my notes. And it's like, you don't do Pomodoro techniques? Like, what is Pomodoro technique?
Let's talk about mental health.
Mental health.
So how do you manage na we know how hard it is to study RN, and you're also working. So how do you manage? Like what makes you sane?
I
Stay sane.
I basically I practice yoga, but not very consistent. I meditate, and then I'm a avid runner, so I run a
Do you
lot.
meditate?
Yeah, medication, vitamins.
Bakla meditate. Hindi meditate.
So running.
Yeah,
Wow.
so I run a lot. I find it very relaxing, and parang it's also it's a meditation for me to just go out and run, and then just put your headphones on.
Pag
and
mayaman
listen
yung
to,
medication.
good music, go out for a run. I actually did 30 full marathons in my entire life.
Where was that? In
I
Lethbridge?
did my first marathon in Vancouver in 2019, yes. And then last year I did the Ottawa Marathon virtual kasi hindi natuloy. So I did it here in Lethbridge. Tapos in the fall I did a full marathon distance when I lived in Vancouver in the fall. Yeah.
Wow.
So I run a lot, and I also cycle. So
That makes you, that keeps you fit also.
and then
Swimming, ayaw mo try swimming.
Carl, during the first, when the pandemic first started, di ba wala na kayong klase, online na kayo, tapos you decided to go back to working, and healthcare?
Yeah,
You work
I
in
was
facility?
I was juggling working as a healthcare aide and doing nursing school, but during the first wave of the pandemic, parang I think I had that calling to work more hours, so I work a lot of hours to healthcare aid job go just to help with staffing and then making sure that we're following like protocols and helping everyone.
Because I know you also organize because during the pandemic when the first wave the families can visit their mom, their families in the facility. So I know you were doing some activities for them to get connected with the family, and you also got featured.
Yeah, so that actually, so during that time, parang we were thinking like, oh, it's so sad that our residents cannot see their families. So I was like thinking, it's like, oh, maybe I'll just create a Facebook group account and then just offer my time to like let them speak on my FaceTime or on Messenger. So I did that one, and then I think a family member noticed it, and then they sent a letter to the dean at the college or the university, and then that story started, and then it got featured in different
news
outlets, and then I was
social media.
I was interviewed by a podcast that's based in Toronto, and then parang ang daming parang opportunities parang like you didn't know like that small little gesture would just go big, and it was during the first wave of the pandemic, but everything was uncertain, right? Like we just don't know what to do, and like ang daming mga questions and stuff like that. So yeah, that's how it ended.
So ang dami mo po talagang ginagawa, no?
Yes.
Masaya ka naman. Di ba yun ang tanong ko? Masaya ka naman.
Yeah, so far. Yeah, so
diba?
far. I am.
Balance.
Balance talaga.
I'm very contented. I'm not a materialistic person. I am a minimalist, so I live within
Tell me
my
about
means.
minimalism, Mom. I really like. There's a lot of people. I know there's a lot of people that knows about it, but I really want. How did you? Because dati kasi ano ka, Migo lifestyle, so fashionista and everything like that. How did you switch from that to being a minimalist?
Yeah, minimalist.
So I think that was in 2017 or 2018. I watched this Netflix show, The Minimalist. So after kong napanood yun, and then I kind of realized that yeah, it kind of makes sense, you know, that there are stuff that we inherit or that we have in our lives that parang it doesn't make sense or it doesn't really give value to us. So after ko napanood yun, I purged some of my stuff, and I was very materialistic back then. Like gusto mo yung mga damit mo parang branded, gusto mo yung latest like outfit, gano'n. Pero after noon, I purged it away. I had some collections, I purged it away. And then I actually gave some of the stuff to people that I think na they'll need it. So,
very simple.
So how many black shirts do you own?
I don't know, 4, 5, or 6.
Nakakatipid ka rin, di ba?
Yeah. And then also sometimes too, like people think about buying like cheap stuff is way better than buying an expensive stuff. But actually, it is more sustainable to buy a high quality, durable, more expensive stuff that would last you for a while, right? So more sustainable, hindi ka bili ng bili, and then yung mga clothes na hindi mo na nagagamit, it would just end up in the dumpster or like sa basurahan, diba? So yeah, it started like that, and then when I lived on my own, I kind of practiced like minimalism more. So my definition is just like having things that would really give value to me. But it's always a struggle. Sometimes you'll go back to your old ways, and then you'll have a realization. It's like, oh, this is not
old habits die hard.
And then it's an ongoing process, you know. So yeah, I think that's how I live with it. And then right now, like my only luxury is just like traveling, traveling to gain more experience, gain more friends, and really explore different cultures and the wonders of the world, you know. Pero it's so sad that hindi na tayo nakaka-travel. So I just wish that we can go out and
back to
explore
normal.
again. Yeah. So
ang dami niyang
yun yung minimalist side.
Ang
So
dami niyang nagagawa. Tayo, ano nagagawa tayo? Ano lang tayo?
Aura lang.
Aura lang talaga. At least kami, consistent lang naman tayo, di ba?
Aura lang.
Yung pagiging kaibigan, consistent. Yung ganda, consistent. Yung mga balayang buhok ko, yun lang naman. Yun lang. Pero at least masaya ako sa'yo na ang dami mo nagagawa.
yeah, I do a lot of do photographies as well. Before I do it as a parang side hustle business, like doing it on my own. Pero it was so stressful and nakaka-pressure na parang somebody's paying for you and tapos ikaw lang nagagawa. So now I just like worked freelance and I work for my friends. So I have friends in Calgary. Shout out LCR Photography.
LCR photography.
So,
I heard. One of our friends, they shoot their engagement photos. Yeah, it was amazing.
So I always get hired by LCR every summer, like during peak season ng weddings. So they need a second shooter. So if they needed somebody, so I go drive to Calgary and then stay there overnight and then shoot for the whole day.
So ngayon, anong plano mo? Kailan ka matatapos na pag-aaral na yan?
I'll be done with my practicum by the end of July, hopefully. If
Anong
my preceptor is
June.
will stay healthy,
1 month? 1 month?
and I'll stay healthy, and everything will go well. So I'll be done with my practicum. So I'll be completing 350 or actually 348 because I'm doing 12 hours. And then after noon, I'll apply for my temporary license so that I can work as a grad nurse and then earn money. And then maybe I'll just take a month break just to refresh my mind, go for
relax.
Another marathon, another running.
Go start reviewing for NCLEX to get my license to become an RN. And basically just wherever the opportunity is. So I really want to work rural because the government has a program. If you work rural as a nurse for like a whole year, they'll pay off something on your student loan. Once I get my citizenship, so I applied for my citizenship. So once I get everything processed and I like take my oath, I actually want to apply for armed forces to be a military nurse.
Ang sigol mo na makita ang forever niya. Masigol niya ang career.
But we'll see, because like I heard like the training is so like strict and it's very hard, but it's a dream.
You're up for
of
the
doing
challenge.
it. Yeah, and then just do like wherever the job is. Like I'm single. I don't have any parang
You're single.
Single like
parang any na responsibility. So I live on my own. So parang I
You can
can
do whatever.
I'll follow my dreams and just chase wherever the opportunity or the door opens, and that's about it. And yeah, just enjoy life, keep it healthy, stay plant-based, and
You're also vegan now. Tell me a little bit about it. Just tell us a little bit about being vegan. Like, so you can eat fish and stuff. Is it hard?
it's very hard.
Do you eat rice?
I do actually. So I've been vegan in 2019 for the whole year because I was training for my first marathon that time, and then I've read a lot of like literatures and articles about plant-based diet, and then I tried it and nothing really bad happened to me. I actually lost a lot of weight. My performance was okay, and then when I finished my marathon at the finish line, I was actually craving for meat, so it stopped, and then I got so busy with school and everything was crazy, so I ate like my normal diet. And then now that I've moved in Calgary and I can like have like a space on my own, do my grocery, cook everything that I want, so I started going back to doing plant-based diet. It's really hard because number one, you have to really plan your meal for the whole week.
Yeah.
You have to be very particular of what ingredients are on the stuff that's being like inside the packet. But the good thing about right now, like groceries usually have like organic area or like
organic beauty,
or like natural foods area. And then so I just eat. I eat lots of salads and greens. I do smoothies as well. I eat tofu. I also eat rice. Like being a Filipino, we're really used to eating rice. And I try to like research a lot of like food on YouTube, and I get to experiment and do like. So my favorite is making curry with tofu.
Oh, wow.
And there's also one food that you can buy at Superstore or anywhere. They have like a spring roll that's vegetable based. So I eat that one too, and lots of nuts for protein, and then just I drink supplements as well just to make sure that I have like all the vitamins and minerals. And yeah, I just eat.
Wow.
Yeah, it's hard. Thank you so much for inviting me. It was it was on the spot, and
it is. Thank you so much, and we learned a lot. So it's just, if you work hard, you're determined to go chase your
Kaya
dreams.
mo yan, go.
You can really do it. Carl will be graduating. Is there going to be a graduation? Are we invited?
I'm really crossing my fingers. So university, everyone's back to the campus in September, and then my convocation would be, I think, September or October. So hopefully they'll have like an actual ceremony. At least it feels so good to like finish your degree.
Yes,
and I'll be like walking on that stage, like chin up, head up, because like I worked hard for this.
Yeah, that is a very good feeling. So chase your dream, fam. Don't let anybody stop you. You can do it. And Carl, thank you so much for being here with us.
Congratulations.
It's been a year that I didn't vlog, and I really wanted to talk to you about all this stuff. And
yeah, I just really hope this becomes very inspirational. Lalo na sa mga Filipino who's like parang nade-discourage sila na like, oh, I don't want to do like go back to school again kasi di ba mababaon ka sa utang, and then how can I work? But I think if you really love this profession or like anything that you really want to follow, like yung passion mo, then go for it.
Yeah, don't let anything stop you. Like Carl, and
only the stoplight can stop you.
Oh,
yes. Francesca, thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you for a good
and again, congratulations in advance.
Thank you so much.
So yes. Siya, tingnan mo, siya po ay isang role model na aming kabakata.
Yes.
Siya po ang dahilan kung bakit kami ay nagsusumipa. Nahihiya kami, hindi namin wish.
Kasi siya
ang daming ganap.
Ikaw din naman, Francesca. Iba din ang level mo. So next time, ikaw ang i-interviewin ko, okay?
Sigurado ba yan?
You won't be my co-host, and then you'll be dressed up as Francesca. Okay. Well, thank you so much, Pam, for watching, and if you're not subscribing to my channel yet, please do subscribe to Jameeka Lifestyle. And if you have any questions, if you want to be in my channel, thank you so much for watching, and see you again next time.
Selling mo, upcoming.
Jameeka Lifestyle and Life with Risha. We have something big coming up, and we will be announcing it to you. We'll be launching it very, very. Stay tuned. Support local entrepreneurs.
Stay safe, everyone.
Stay safe. Bye.